Okay, ready. Oh, cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers, man. What are we doing?
I don't know, I'm going to address the camera. Hello, and welcome to Someday Isle. My name is Jordan. This is the first Someday Isle podcast. Today I'm joined by Mr. Waterman.
Hey, Mr. Not a Doctor Waterman is what I...
Not a Dr. Waterman. Dude, when you sent me that first, I loved it. It was so cool. I fucking really, really liked it. So,
it turned out a lot better than I thought it was.
Dude, it went really well.
Yeah.
But, because I was there with you, I know what it is. The fucking TV cable. And what else was it?
It was like some little vitamin thing that I just had.
Yeah, it was a vitamin thing. Oh my god. I loved it. I did the Universal.
Yeah.
With the globe. And then I did and then Zach did the Fremulon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He did the screen recording, he wrote Fremulon. And then I did the Fremulon voice. It was alright. It's not too bad.
That's alright.
It's not too bad.
Maybe we can't all be...
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson, yeah.
What's people doing? I know, it's weird. It's weird coming in and not saying, hey, what's going on?
Straight away.
It's like, okay, we'll just kind of...
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It feels like almost like work colleagues.
Yeah.
Like, cause you save that until later on in the shift.
We're on right now.
Yeah, but we're on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're on right now.
Because you don't want to burn everything in the first 5 minutes, in other words, get nothing at the end of the shift. So, games are cool. So fuck, who are you?
Yeah. But not much is going on with quarantine time and all that good junk. Obviously we did that thing that everyone's saying don't do during quarantine, which is start a podcast, but here we are. How's it going?
Well, we're separated. We've got 1.5. What is it, 1.5?
1.5, yeah.
Yeah, we're 1.5. Easy.
I think it's at least 2. No, whatever. But yeah, so obviously my work didn't close during this time. I know a lot of other works closed down and whatnot, but I've just been working the whole time. Obviously just at home on my days off, except now that restrictions are...
easing,
letting up a little bit.
They're easing off, yeah.
Has
it decreased the busyness?
No, not at all.
Not at all, just
not
increased, really, yeah.
People still there were 2 days where we're 2 days after the first announcement, we're oh yeah, I guess it's over now. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
We're winding down. Third day,
it just
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I just couldn't. Yeah.
Because you said it was I know you haven't worked there for Christmas yet, but you said it's like a Christmas rush.
Yeah,
I
have. I started there in what was it? July or August or something last year.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. It's time's gone pretty
I
quick.
swear you started at the start of this, Feb.
No, I had the 2 jobs going at once.
That's right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
I left the second one technically the first one in November, just before their Christmas rush, and I dealt with the other one. But yeah, now it's just been.
You left before the Christmas rush, you said?
At the first job I had. I know, I'm not dropping the names because I don't know if this is not sponsored or anything. So.
Yeah, it's alright. Dude, but fuck that. It's so good that you got out before that because you've told me heaps of times how bad it is and how bad the people are.
Hey, retail at Christmas is just a really bad time.
It's shit, man. It's shit. I'm gonna be dropping names. I don't care. It's gonna be me, you watching this, and then maybe Zach and Andrew.
Well, your base. Hey, how you doing? Having a good time? Alright, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Actually,
what's going on?
My girlfriend will probably watch.
Hey, what's up, Twinkle?
Twinkle, yeah.
How you doing, Twinkle?
Yeah, nice. She'll probably be the 5th person to watch this. So that's fine.
That's fine. And I usually I open up several tabs, put it on the lowest quality at ×2 speed. And mute it, and then just keep looping it.
Get those views.
Get those views up, yeah. It's great. It's a great strategy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same. I've just been fucking doing nothing. I know it sounds funny, but mine is just so distracting because I love watching the sound go up and down.
Yeah.
I know it sounds funny, but I miss the gym so much.
Oh, dude, I know you do. Well, not both, but you, Matt, and Brent, all 3 of you. I know you guys are just hounding for the gym.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking just begging for it. You know what I'm really missing? I'm really missing a sauna. Just to get in a sauna and just go, oh my god, just sit there and just do nothing.
Yeah, I'm already missing my bed. Since this morning I woke up, I just miss being toasty in my bed.
I know, because it's getting chilly. It's fucking really chilly in the morning.
That's it, yeah, man. what was it? So it's close to like 10 degrees. Something like I know we say like 10 degrees, and like any English people watching this will just be like, "Oh, it's a nice day."
Oh, it's a brisk morning.
Yeah, cool. But we're just like, yeah, 10 degrees. Yeah,
10 degrees. We're shivering and shit. It's crazy. I went for a jog this morning. I think I nearly blew my knee out because I'm going away in 6 days on the 2nd.
I don't even know you're leaving. That's new. Like you refused to tell me because you were going to tell me on this podcast. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that means you're not a fan of my show because I clearly announced it on my announcement video.
Look,
I'm hurt that you didn't even watch that because the date specifically says.
Sometimes I don't watch every single thing, or like every minute or every second.
How
of
dare
the
you?
thing.
I watched a lot of yours.
Didn't watch all of.
I didn't watch. Sorry, I didn't watch. Sorry, I didn't watch 365. Sorry, I didn't watch 365 videos. Impressive feat. Do you want to give yourself a shout out as well?
No.
No. Astrology wizard. I love the astrology wizard. But I'd love to see you come back to the astrology wizard. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
I do. I really got to get back into being creative. It's just been a while, but I'll get there eventually. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I was just working off that book.
Well, that's your good source material. That's what you chose.
I was working off that, and now it's just like, got to think up my own things. It's like, am I going to be funny enough and all that stuff? So,
dude, it's hard. Like, because you watch all these other YouTubers and do that looks easy and we can fucking film. But like once you're actually doing it, you're like, fuck. There's so much, and it sounds so first world because you don't have to do this.
Not at all.
Like this is just a luxury, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It's a hobby, yeah. And it's like you don't have to do this. So the pressure you're putting on yourself, you're bringing upon yourself. You know what I mean? It's like,
exactly, yeah.
But like, and woe is me. It's just like, oh, dude, who cares? It's like, but like, it's fun. If you enjoy doing it, I love filming and like, I'm actually enjoying editing as well. I'm terrible at it.
Editing is a lot more fun than what's actually filming the videos for me.
Yeah, dude. Like I thought it was be like, oh fuck, editing. I'm like, oh, I'm actually having fun. Like cutting this, doing this, doing that. Yeah.
Like the most daunting part of when I was doing the videos was actually like, all right, what am I gonna say? How am I gonna try and make it funny? What am I gonna do? Blah blah blah. And then I was like, all right, that part's done. And when I got it done, I was like, I can edit. Bleep, 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 and I was done.
You're done.
This is like I got real down pat with it. It was easy to do.
You get a good process going on.
And then all of a sudden I was like, I want to figure out how to do this. So just looked it up. And there's a little tutorials on how to do it. I'm like, yeah, cool, boom, boom, boom. Put that in my video, having a laugh.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, every video I try and do, like I try and learn something new. As in like, I do, say how to do a freeze frame. Like, I know you try to give me that program. It didn't work with USB, unfortunately, but that's fine. So I'm using Resolve, I believe it's called. Yeah, Resolve.
Yep.
And I'm having a lot of fun with that. But like, you just type in how to freeze a frame on Resolve, and there's 600 videos.
That's it.
And I just look at it. It's so cool. And you're like, okay, cool. Remember that for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really really fun. I don't mind it, but I need to do the that what's it called? My update video that you didn't watch. I filmed during a sunset.
Oh yeah.
So it was a beautiful sunset at Cornell, and it's right on me. And when I film the video, I'm like orange, like Chan orange.
Chan.
And when I went to the film, I cut it and edited it. I'm like, oh, like it's fine. I did the editing fine, but like it looks like trash. I'm like, how to fix the color? Like I just wanted to put a filter on it or something. And it said, oh yeah, just do a white balance. I clicked one button. I didn't have to change any knobs or knobs, just white balance. And it went boop. I'm like, it just piqued me. That just piqued my interest. I'm like, I am now an editor.
I am extremely
It was really, really, really fun. But like ideas is like, that's a whole bigger pot.
Yeah.
It's like what to do and like what niche you want to fill. Like I'm doing fucking everything. I'm just doing because
whatever. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, do what makes you happy.
Yeah, because I'm just enjoying it. Because it's just more of I just wanted to do this
little hobby side project thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on?
The whole process of Someday Isle was just I'm like, fucking someday I'll do a podcast.
That's it.
And this is it.
This
is episode 1. So any other famous guests coming up?
Whatever. Yeah. I think we've got Dwayne The Rock Johnson on the next episode.
Yeah, he's coming
replacing
on.
me. Yeah.
He's coming on. I just Jack Black. He's going to be going on afterwards as well. So
Oh, nice.
got a couple of guys coming in. Yeah.
Well, that helps because he's got his own little channel going on. So I'm sure.
Yeah, I was going to give him a
yeah,
little
yeah.
shout out to like help him grow, kind of thing.
mm,
Yeah, he's struggling a bit, but you know, we can't all fucking go viral straight away.
That's it. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But no, so back to you telling me that you're leaving, you joining the army,
Yes.
getting out of here. Where are you going? Where are you posted? What's going on?
So
I
thank
mean, if
you-
you could talk about because the army stuff is bloody
Well,
like
yeah.
terrorizers out here like listening and all
Well,
that stuff.
it's not confidential yet, but I've got all my paperwork up there.
Mm.
So I go away on the 2nd, which is a Tuesday, for 80 days straight.
Shit. Okay.
So I go over to Ryde,
That's not too far.
catch a bus, and then go down to Kapuka.
Okay, that's far.
Yeah, which is near Wagga Wagga. Oh, which is like an hour, about 2 hours from Wagga Wagga,
All right.
which is about a couple hours from Canberra, which is a couple hours from here.
Yes. Okay.
So, go there for 80 days straight, and then I thought I had like a week off, but apparently I just go straight into employment training, IET or something, initial employment training.
Mm.
So this is basic training. Everyone does basic training.
Yeah.
From the cooks to the commandos and everyone in
That's
between.
essentially like here's gun, here's how to survive in
Yeah, essentially.
whatever.
It's his gun, his first aid, his like how to dress and uniform and stuff. They're very particular on uniform.
Yes.
I got my little carry like shit down there. I'll show you a little bit later. So that's 80 days straight, and then I go straight to Singleton, which is just northwest of Newcastle.
All right. Going up.
Yeah, I know, up and down. Yeah,
South to north, all right.
but it's still still within Kiwi anyway.
Yeah.
I go there for 74 days, not including weekends. So I have the weekends off.
Okay.
So I actually have family in Central Coast. I believe Central Coast. So I can go and visit them or just
you
have
can
weekends
come
off.
down for Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, that's what I really want to talk about later. Yeah. Okay, so I miss Dungeons and Dragons so much.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me just finish the army and then I want to write down Dungeons and Dragons, D&D as a topic. So you got me all giddy now, but yeah. So that's what I finished. Then I got specific employment training, which is IET, for 74 days, not including weekends, up at Singleton. So, and that's like, I'm going in as infantry.
Yep.
So that's like guns kind of thing, and then like plans and all that stuff. Like, it is kind of vague of what they say, because it covers a broad spectrum, but like that's what I'm going in. This is just kind of a stepping stone, because my ideal, like I know I don't look it now because I've got the gut and gyms. That's what I'm blaming this on. It's if the gyms were open, I wouldn't be this fat. Okay, I don't know why I'm just gaining all this weight. But my goal is commando. So that's what I'm actually going for.
Okay.
To be that top range dog of commando, because that's my ideal position. I'm gonna apply for that, keep applying for that every time it comes up. But also on the back burner, I wouldn't mind going into military helicopter pilot. So it's a helicopter pilot, not in the Air Force, but in the Army.
Yeah.
So it's more like troop carriers rather than like the attack helicopters. Even though that'd be cool.
Well, what's your eyesight like? Were you colorblind or anything like that?
Hey, it's great, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I got this year's vision.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I've got and colorblind's fine. I was actually in TAFE once, and we're doing a colorblind test because one of the tools you need is like a It's like a ramset gun that shoots shoots nails into concrete, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher, he's coming around with a little flip book with the colors and the numbers,
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what's his number? You're like, 2. What's his number? He's like, oh, that's a penis. Like, oh, no, that's a 4. Whatever. He comes to this guy, and he goes, oh, what's his number? He goes, what number? And he goes, okay, next page. What number? He didn't realise he was colorblind. And he was freaking out. He thought everyone in the class, including the teacher, was trolling him. Because he was freaking out. He's like, oh, fuck, I didn't know I'm colorblind. And he couldn't do that part of the class.
That's it. Wow.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Because you got to have like their explosives to shoot the nail in.
Yeah, so you need to like match up wire on like obviously.
Yeah, you got to go
connections
like
and everything.
red, blue, yellow, or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. But the infantry position I'm going for is essentially my stepping stone into the army, just to get my foot in the door, and then I can spread out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I saw this fucking funny post. I'm like, that's kind of pretty accurate for a girl saying, "Oh yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna become a stripper."
Yeah.
That's like their. For a guy,
man thinks, "Fuck it, I'm gonna join the army."
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna join the army. It's like it's a little bit of that, but also like, I just want to do something challenging and physical, and I've tried the desk job, and I can't.
Desk job.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. Just, I'm clumsy and heavy-handed. Terrible combo. So I just can't do it. And don't get me wrong, carpentry is great. It's fine. I love it. But it's commercial is there's just too much red tape and too much fucking paperwork. It's like, oh yeah, I need to change this light bulb. Okay, I need your swims, I need your insurances, I need this, I need your ladder permit, I need this. You come in next month. You're like, fuck me, it's a light bulb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then residential is like, fucking everyone's watching The Block, or My House Rules, or that shit. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I want this huge big extension, and I want it to cost $1.50, and I want it done yesterday. And you're like, no,
Like, that's not how it works.
Oh, it's burger, so it's really turned me off carpentry, unfortunately, even though I really like it.
Yeah, dude, because that was like your thing. Like you used to just labor, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I just labor.
I just labor. I don't know what I labor, mate.
Well, I've been working with John for the past couple of weeks because I lost my job because of the coronas. So just working with John's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just it's good to say that because obviously the clients, his parents, are really, really nice and what's the word? You're not comforting.
Hospitable.
Understandable. Hospitable. Yeah. They're really, really understanding. And they're like, oh yeah, just do your thing, and we know, like,
Yeah, they trust you and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And also John's working. Exactly. Yeah. So it's actually pretty good. But yeah, that's where I stand at the moment.
Okay.
And I'm like, I just got to get out.
Yeah.
And it sounds so cocky, and I know we've talked about this before, but talking it again for the podcast, like, I sound like I should put my Bane mask on, but you can't grow. I feel like you can't grow in times of peace. And I'm like, don't get me wrong. This, like, the Shire is fantastic. It's great. I love the Shire. It's fantastic, but it's so
closed off
and peaceful, and it's great. Raise a family here, you chill out here, retire here. That's fine. No, this is again, this is personal preference. I'm not saying anything, but this is just personal preference. I'm like, I want to get the hell out. I want to get out of here. That sounds funny, but I want to get beat up. I want to get fucking trashed. I want to get fucking, scraping by. Oh, like, I'm scraping by now, but like, I could be in Europe scraping by. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you. Like, I know you wanted to travel to like Spain and everything, like this year and everything, and then Rona. But like, it's just
fuck you, Corona. Like that took the wind out of my sails so much. I'm like, dude, that was my backup plan. I'm like, and I was literally like days from going, fuck it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. And it's like, oh, no flight. I'm like, God damn it.
Okay. Fuck me. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Can anything else go wrong? But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. But yeah, that is on the to-do list. If you watched all my update video, I also updated the future of Someday Isle about the actual true intentions of Someday Isle.
Ooh.
The true intentions.
I didn't see it.
No, it's alright. I know. The true intentions of Someday Isle. You can help me if you like.
Oh, interesting.
Finding the 7 Dragon Balls. I would look. Hear me out. How many continents are there?
There's 9, isn't it? Or is it 7?
There's 7.
Okay, cool.
There's 7.
I'm not a geographer. I just want to put that out there.
Yes, there are 7 continents.
Yeah.
How many Dragon Balls are there?
7.
There are 7 Dragon Balls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I've worked it out. I can't believe no one else has figured this out. There are 7 Dragon Balls. There are 7 continents. Like, it just, just perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
As you can see behind you, that is my inspiration. We will find it. We will pursue and wish away Corona.
Have you found the Australian Dragon Ball?
I have not.
Oh, well, there you go, mate. You can't leave just yet.
No, well, yeah. No, well, it's going to be here. I got to get a radar. I got to make a radar somehow. But like, I've heard rumors on the net that they're near famous landmarks, and like exploratory
Oh.
places. Yeah. So where do you think like? See, and I got this for reference as well. So in Africa, where do you think? Probably maybe in the Sahara, maybe in the Egyptian pyramids.
Mate, straight up Sphinx.
Sphinx, yeah.
Dig into the Sphinx, you're good.
South America, Machu Picchu, maybe deep in the Amazon. I think Machu Picchu's in South America.
I'd like to state again. I'm not a geographer. I do not know.
Americas, North America.
Oh man, that's gonna be.
Yeah, it's a
tricky one for
doozy.
it.
It's a doozy.
Right.
Hopefully I can just go in and out of America.
Just get real lucky.
Yeah, just get real lucky. Then you got Antarctica. I'm assuming it'd be somewhere in the snow. Australia, you got the Devil's Marbles. It might be one of the smaller Devil's Marbles.
That's only two of them.
Then you got Europe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because you got Europe and then you got Asia. So yeah, thinking about that wall, but there's a lot of places in Europe that it could be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know which numbers where, but I will find it and I will keep everyone updated. As much as I can.
It's good to know.
Speaking of updated, my communication come Tuesday will be silent, will be dead for the next foreseeable future.
Well, you're disappearing for 80 days. You're not even taking a phone just to be like, hey,
No,
man,
you can't.
You serious?
Yeah. Like I got.
Bloody fucking kidnap you. What's going on?
Well, you're not allowed to take photos or pictures or recording or nothing. So I'm gone. So yeah. So just like normal, pretty much. I just disappeared.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a laptop or anything.
No, you
get
can't,
up on the
you can't fucking
Facebooks.
bring shit. No.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Well, they said like very limited time for recreation. I am going to be smuggling a D20 up my ass. So to play some D&D because I would love to just because apparently the friends you make in basic training and training rather, I've been told you make best buddies for because you're both going through this hard shit.
I don't fucking think so.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fucking replace me?
Well, if they play D&D, I don't know, maybe.
I'm coming to basic training too.
Joe's done basic training. I
Yeah,
know Joe.
I-
Yeah, that's
yeah.
cool. Whoop.
Oh, g'day. Sorry there, podcast. Just random computer noises and whatnot.
Technical support. So, speaking of D&D, I miss D&D.
Mate, I'm right there with you, bro.
Dude, I didn't watch all of it, but I watched all of the most 3/4 of the Doom one shot.
Yeah.
Because I'm just playing WoW. I got, by the way, just like to say, got every single class to 120.
Ooh! Ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Dude.
Cheers. TY.
I do not have the time for that. I wish I did.
Well, I don't have a girlfriend, so check, mate. But yeah, I've just been playing WoW and I've putting the laptop up and just been. I think I've watched everything on Disney Plus on my 3-week trial while I'm just playing, and then I've started to watch. I haven't started to watch. I just dabbled into it last night. Critical Role again.
Yes.
Good. The last episode, I clicked on the last episode, and like, have you? I don't want to.
I'm up to date.
Like Ford had just like. Matt did the
Spoilers.
spoilers alert for the 3 people that watch this. Probably Andrew might not be up to date. Ford and Orly were down.
Yes. Okay.
I'm like, holy shit! But then like, spoilers, the hero didn't die. Jester revivified him, or Caduceus rather.
The clerics.
The clerics, yeah. So double clerics, man. It's hard to kill someone with double clerics.
Yeah.
Especially a grave cleric. Even to kill that.
Oh, you're down? Yeah, it was like half hit points. Let's go.
Yeah, up yet. And I was like, God damn. But I'm like, I watched the start of that and like the intro and then the Orly and Ford coming back. And then I went on to something else. I'm like, how far is that? Like, I can't remember the last time I watched Critical Role. But I loved it.
It's a good show.
What can you give us a little TDOER? That's not even the right acronym.
TLDR.
Yeah.
Of where they're up to now.
Where they're up to, yeah.
Geez, it's been a while. Well, for me, because obviously, like, I watched it when it was coming out, but now it's been like I think it's like approaching like 2 months that hasn't actually been on air or something.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say, have they stopped because of the
Corona.
coronas? Yeah, right,
Because
okay.
America's got a much heavier lockdown than we do. So yeah, it's been like, geez, like, yeah, like I said, almost like 2 months or something since I last saw the episode. So obviously, after the Ford and Orly thing, they got back up. They're good to go.
I think they were attacked by like some sea creatures of Uk'otoa or something.
Yeah, that's it. Uk'otoa's new minions trying to get the balls out of Ford. That's right. They did a ceremony to remove that.
That episode?
I think the same episode. Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah. No more. Ford's got no more balls.
Yeah, right, there you go. Yeah, well, what's the difference?
Travis is a nice boy.
I love Travis.
Travis is a good boy.
Travis is top tier. I love Travis. I love everyone. I'm not a fan of. I know you like him. Taliesin.
Talison's alright.
Oh yeah, okay, I thought you were. It might have been someone else. I think it might have been Andrew. Like his favorite. I'm like, I don't. Look, he's nice, but he just don't like. Not a fan of Taliesin. I'm just saying it right now. I'll go on record right now. I'm not a fan of Taliesin.
Well, I don't want to say that. Just in case one day we do get famous and I meet them and I want to be that guy to be like, hey, I didn't really like you in the show. So look, I liked Percy. His character in season 1. Caduceus. Look, I get it. He's just like oh yeah, I'm chill. Just like whatever.
He's very chill, isn't he? What was his first character that died?
Mollymock.
Mollymock. Yeah.
I don't know why Mollymock gets so much praise. Like I get it. Like he was a bit of an icon. Like he's out there doing his own thing. But just like people like attached to him. It's like yeah, he died, but like I don't know.
Like I guess his backstory was interesting. Like he got rezzed or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so like I guess he died with a lot of mystery. So people like that's what I'm interested in, like finding out the mystery of Molly. But like obviously it probably won't be explored because his backstory's gone.
I'm putting money on it. There'll be a one shot for it.
Oh yeah.
Like you know how they did the search for Grog?
Yeah. Well, like at the end of like this campaign, once they're like, oh, we don't know what to do in the interim until the next campaign.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess possibly.
So I think that episode was 99, and it was their 5th year anniversary.
Something like that.
Something like that. It's like 99, dude. That's almost 2 years. It's like shit. Like I can't believe it. Like how long we've been playing D&D for? Like imagine having a campaign once a week for 2 years. Like, dude, the mateship and the bond that you build up with fucking
Because we like played for like over the span of like 3 or something years, but we play like
7 to the Sins one?
Yeah, like just all together.
Yeah, all over.
Together.
Yeah.
Like we played it for like 3 or something years, but we only play like once a month.
Yeah,
if anything.
God,
yeah.
It's so infuriating. Like, I love it. Everyone loves it so much. But just become famous voice actors. Voice actors. I'll write that down and chat with you about that.
Oh yeah.
Any work on that?
No.
Anything happening? No?
Nah. You're crossed off the list already.
Okay,
Just like
it's just over.
yeah, it's on the back burner for a bit.
That's alright.
You know, getting full-time jobs kind of cuts into it, but yeah, nothing's
Yeah,
quite happening with that. But we'll get back to it eventually. Like I already said, like I want to get creative again, which has been a while for me.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Like, do you have any ideas or like what's happening
to be creative?
To be creative. I know that sounds like, do you have any ideas to be creative? It's like no, fuck you, man.
No, well, look, I paint kind of circles back to the whole D&D thing, but it's like painting minis. Like I wouldn't mind literally just recording myself painting minis. Just something super low key, chill, putting on some music in the background, just me painting minis. Someone might find that cathartic. Maybe I'll talk over it. Maybe explain what I'm doing. I'm not good at it in any way, but it can be a learning experience for people. That's it. Right now, that's kind of the only idea I've really got.
That's good, man. Like I really like that.
It's something.
100%. Like that's similar to the thing. Like I'm trying to do is just like I'm not necessarily looking for something to hit, like have a home run and then just focus on that thing. It's like I enjoy making videos about gaming. I enjoy making podcasts. I enjoy making videos about this XYZ. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna do what I do.
That's it.
I'm not really specifically looking for
Yeah, you
that
don't want
one
to find a
shot.
niche and be like, oh, I can only ever do this type of video. Like,
Exactly.
but then again, like that's what some people get famous for. They get famous for that one type of video and they keep doing it.
No, exactly. And that,
Prank Nation, gone sexual.
Oh, dude, yeah, gone sexual.
Podcast, gone sexual.
Under 18? What? Question mark. It's just like, but that it's what you want from it, isn't it? It's like, do you want to become that viral sensation, or do you just want to? Each their own. You know, I'm not judging. Like that's kind of like the path I've kind of traveling. So I'm in the same boat. Like I just like uploading videos. That sounds funny. Like, I found this. I don't watch them, but I like watching or like skimming or filming. ASMR videos.
Oh yeah.
Not the fucking how they have like softcore porn or they go on or some shit like that against the. Oh, this is turn it into a mukbang. But you know what I mean, like say a nice, because I found this perfect spot where I did my update video. I just edited another video. It's only 6 minutes or 10 minutes or something, but it's filming the sunset at Kernel, and as I'm walking back to the car, my camera had died, but the tide was really low. The sun's it's gone, but it's still orange dusk. But this branch had fallen in the ocean's tree, and the waves just lapping up underneath it. I'm like, just set up a camera there for like an hour and just enjoy that, because like it's just ambient background music. I love that. Not necessarily, I'm not going to sit there and watch it for an hour, but like I don't mind just sitting there just chilling or having it on the background and then like, occasionally glancing up at it while I'm painting or like I'm gaming or something, or even like writing. I like having ambient music when I'm writing D&D. Like I sometimes put ambient
like the
tavern music. Yeah.
Sure.
Tavern music. So you're the same.
I've done the exact same thing.
Exactly, it's so good because like you can sit in silence, which is fine. But if you sit there and you hear all the you're like, oh fuck yeah, I'm in the zone. I'm in a town.
It's good.
It's great. But yeah, it's what it reminds me a lot of the guy filming on American Beauty, I think it is.
The plastic bag.
The plastic bag in the wind.
It's the most beautiful thing.
It is. I swear to God, that was what I saw. I'm annoyed that my camera died because it's got about 20 minutes worth of battery, but which I got to check in a second.
I'm going.
Yeah. But like, it was just the waves coming up. Just they're not huge and they're not crashing. They're not loud. They're just slowly lapping, and the branches underneath the sand, and it's coming to the trees and it's beautiful. But I did film the sunset just before I had saw that. If I had saw that, I would have filmed that over the sunset.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be uploading that sunset later on as well because I just enjoy that nice, peaceful like. It's a really strong vibe of that American Beauty plastic bag.
Yeah, it's something so simple, but it's like, hey, sometimes we just want that in life.
Yeah,
where it's like, I want to be able to look out and see a sunset because I may not have the time to do that. Maybe at work or something. People are stuck at work and it's like, oh, I really want to watch a sunset, but I don't have time to do it. Just throw on this video.
Exactly.
Just chill the fuck out for a bit.
Just literally take 5 minutes just from your day and sit down and just, I'm just gonna fucking watch this.
Yeah.
Do that. Like, there's a lot of places, like, I do walks in Boundary Bay Park and, like, the water's coming down. Like, this is so sensual. Or the Serenity. What's that? Is that a castle?
Castle.
The Castle, the movie?
Oh, yeah.
The Serenity. And, what's this stuff? Seasoning. Oh, you hear that, kids? Seasoning. That's a great movie.
Classic Australian film.
Just the serenity of some scenes. I just like that. I just really like that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, there is beauty in the world. That's it. There's sometimes beauty in the world outside of the city or whatever. Just nature does good sometimes.
It does. It does.
Nature does good.
It does that go on good. No. But
nature.
Thanks, nature.
Yeah.
But it kind of like links into. It's because it sounds so not corny or cliche or a bit gay, but like meditation.
I'm gay about that.
But I'm really like I'm not getting into. But the girl I used to date, she's not going to watch these videos. But she was really into like meditation and
which one? Which girl?
Gmail.
Oh yeah, right, cool.
Oh, I don't think... No one met her because it was that...
It was a really, really brief thing.
But it was the brief, like, turbo one.
Yep.
And, look, don't get me wrong, she's a great girl. Great girl. But she was heavily involved in,
spirituality
and meditation and stuff. And I'm like, you know, that's cool. Like, I'm doing my meditation as well. Because it's just got this stigma to it, really. Like, meditation. It's like, if you say meditation... Well, this is what I think anyway. Like, especially just in the different, like, workspace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to tell the boys on site.
There you go.
I'm just going to go, I had this great transcendental experience the weekend. They're like, what? Like, you know what I mean? So it's...
You got to pick your audience.
Yeah, exactly. So the audience I was around for a long time of my life was the tradie, rough fucking footy, let's go to fucking tip.
Yeah.
Fucking sharkies. Yeah, sharkies, shuckers. I'm like, you know, that's fine. Each their own, but that's not my fucking scene. But like talking yourself or some other enlightened people.
I see you're a man of culture. You.
It's just like, okay, yeah, you actually do understand it.
Yeah.
But then you get these other people that are on that whole other level. Like, you can find that the good part of the meditation is like, okay, you experience it and you understand, like, oh yeah, you draw what you need from it.
Yeah.
But then you get these, like this girl, man, she goes, she was so into it, she's like, oh no, I'll guide you and stuff like that. I'm like, oh no, it's all good, I know what to do. She's like, okay, breathe in. I'm like, I like to meditate.
I don't know how to breathe.
Silence, thank you. And she's like, oh yeah, you can feel it in your chakras. And she's going like this or this. And I'm like, oh yeah, I feel it in my legs. And she's like, you're not meant to feel it there. I'm like, look, because I feel it here. Like, yeah, does that fucking fuck you up or something? I don't know. She got really into it. She's like, she wanted to know what star sign I am and stuff like that. Like, I know astrology wizard because I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 23rd. So she was very interested in that. She goes, oh, it's a good thing you're not a Sagittarius or some shit. I'm like, why is that? She's like, I can't date Sagittarius. I'm like, dude, if that's how you fucking justify fucking dating people.
Oh, that's the next level stuff.
That's the next level stuff. She literally said that to me. I'm like, it wasn't Sagittarius, it was like Leo or some shit. I don't know what star sign it was, but I'm like, you're basing your entire dating experience on someone else's parents fucking at 9 months before that certain start date.
There's no point to it. There's no rhyme or reason. She just writes off an entire like group of people for being born the wrong time.
When you're born August, get out of here.
Yeah, like, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Like, it's just anything that
it's astrologist.
Yeah, anything that you believe in that ends up like excluding a person from like your life is like the most stupid thing I can ever think of. It's like, oh, can't hang out with Leos, stupid. Can't hang out with black people because they're scary. Like, if you have these thoughts of like just excluding any type of person from your life for any reason, like, you yourself are a piece of shit. It's like
100%.
Church hates the gays. Bloody racists hate anyone not their same race. Astrologists are bloody didn't put a crystal under your armpit to cure cancer. It's like, you're an idiot. Like, no, you're an idiot. Like,
it's like, hey, fuck you. It's
anti-vax.
Oh, dude, anti-vaxxers.
Anti-bloody vaxxers.
You know, I love seeing memes. It's like, I haven't heard many anti-vax fucking people talking about this coronavirus. And they've gone really quiet, gone under the fucking radar. It's just like, dude, look, religion is a whole fucking rabbit hole that we could fucking delve into, but like, and it's people putting fucking blanket statements over a race, a sex, or whatever. It's just like, dude, it's like, okay, say you like dudes and you're a dude, fine. I'm not gonna fucking not hang out with you or not, shop with you or whatever. Like, this is that guy in America, the cake guy.
Who would have made cakes for gay weddings.
Yeah. He's got his third lawsuit just happened. And everyone's just like, go somewhere else. It's like, they're putting themselves in that circumstance. But that's a bit of a different subject because that's a business. Like, I'm on his side for that because this, and if you might be against, that's fine, my opinion, but he's denying customers because he doesn't want to make cakes for for gay couples because he's strictly religious, and I find that's in his right to do so. But if a gay person comes in and then demands him to make a cake, like that's the gay person's fault. It's not because he knows he's religious. Oh, they know he's religious. Especially this guy with his fucking third lawsuit. He's entitled to do that. He's not denying every single gay person. Like it's a complicated issue, but in that circumstance, I believe he's right because it's his cake shop and he's providing a service, and he can choose his own. He can follow his religion fine. But it's when he takes it out of the business area and he's, walking down the street and he crosses the road because he sees two guys holding hands or something. That's where it's the issue.
Yeah.
That's my opinion anyway. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think it's wrong in general to deny a person a service based on your own beliefs. If that person to you is rude or aggressive or something, yeah, cool. Deny service to them.
100%. Especially people in the retail industry, because we get that fucking all the time.
Yes. But if you're just denying a service to people out of your personal convictions, that's what I find. I do have issue with that.
Yeah, okay, so you don't agree with the cake guy?
No. If you are offering a service, your service should be general to anyone. Like, it's not like the only reason you should deny service to someone is if like they're demanding something that's over the top or not within your skill range to do or something like that. But to deny a certain class or whatever of people based on literally your thoughts and beliefs, that's incorrect in my eyes.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, right, there you go. The only reason I'm siding with the cake guy is because, like, a lot of people, like, this is what I don't like. A lot of people try and, well, this is my opinion as well, I'd like to hear your thoughts as well, but a lot of people try and link religion to weddings.
Well, yeah, initially, like, the whole idea of a wedding did come from the religious background.
Yeah, see, well, I kind of disagree with that because I thought, like, being a partner or having that soulmate or, like, we're just using these generic terms of, like, marriage and soulmate and stuff like that because it's westernized. But having a life partner, like, that's been around for generations and years and years and, like, not Stone Age, but, fucking Stone Age times.
Yeah, like, you can choose a life partner.
And there's other religious beliefs. It's not just a Christian thing.
Yeah. But it's more like eventually your partnership has to be blessed by the higher power that you believe in. That's essentially where it came from in a way, where it's like...
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a Christian thing.
It's not necessarily
Don't get me... Oh, sorry, I should have... That was my bad. I should have rephrased that. It is a religious thing, but it's not a specific Christian thing to get married.
No.
Sorry, that's... Yeah. So, it is a religious thing, yeah. So, we are on the same page there. But a lot of people trying to link marriage with Christianity. Like, I've seen those arguments before, and it's just like, I don't really draw the two, because...
Yeah, when someone's like, oh, it's a Christian thing, it's man and woman, we have to use this Bible to go through marriage and everything like that. So that's what you're saying. So you're saying, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, it's only between a man and woman because it says in the Christian Bible, that's what it says, instead of being like, oh, like, these other religions out there could just be like, cool, Steve and Gary are gonna now fall in love. Good stuff.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, people obviously do try and, I guess, monopolize on that thing, but that would come from the time where Christianity was, like, the one true religion in the Western world, like, obviously with the Crusades and whatnot, literally, like, getting around...
Yeah, well...
flinging death at everyone just because you're like, not Christian?
Yeah, you're gone.
Live our ways. And that obviously perpetuated the mass amount of Christianity. And it's like, you will live your life according to us, where it's like, no thanks.
Yeah, no.
No thanks.
But, like, that's what it is. It's history is written by the victors. It's a great quote. And it's just like, Christianity was a victor. And it fucking rewrote history, and it controls fucking 90% of the world.
Witch, burn her. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Dark Ages? How, like, technology was here, and then the Dark Ages happened, technology's down here. I'm only doing this for the video people. For anyone who's listening, audio only, my left hand, which was representing technology before the Dark Ages, was higher than the hand representing the Dark Ages. It was much lower. There you are.
Just some visual clarity for you.
Draw a stick figure of me doing that, so I'm sure it'll be fine. You can picture this in your head.
But, coming back to the cake guy, the reason why I'm favored on his side is because if he was selling cars, it's discriminatory.
Mm-hmm.
If he was selling fucking shirts, if he was selling this or that, because he's selling a wedding cake, and that's where it's like that whole grey, muddled up area where weddings are in religion. So it's a religious statement, like religious service rather. That's where it's a bit of like I would favour with his side.
Yeah.
Because if he only does that, like if a Jewish guy doesn't want to perform a Christian wedding, I'm not I can go after him because that's his religious.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
That's where I'm leaning towards.
Coming from, right.
If he was selling cars, for example, and he denied the gay couple, bang, he should be fucking prosecuted and fucking chewed out. 100%. That's his fault for being discriminatory.
Okay.
But because in this very specific scenario where it's wedding cakes and it's to do with weddings and that's where I favour with him because it is his religion.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's a valid point to come from. I hadn't thought of that, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Yeah, but like fuck people that
who hate on other people.
Yeah, fuck people that hate other people. But that's the thing, there are bad eggs and I'm fucking chewing, I'm smashing on this. There are bad eggs, because I'm using this like a pencil. I'm just like, oh yeah, you thought about that.
Like a breadstick.
There are bad eggs in everything.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bad eggs in religion.
There's more bad eggs in religion.
Look, religion, like this is a fucking hot topic for a fucking podcast.
Maybe we just avoid this for... This is episode 3 of the podcast, when Jack Black comes on, talk about religion then.
Yeah, he's got a better outlook.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know, we're talking about D&D. So yeah, fuck religion.
Except
like,
religion.
Shit, dude.
It's pretty bad. Oh man, no, yeah, fair enough. We should, next topic. Let's get less controversial. Big hard hitting topics going on.
I know, yeah, going fucking hard, yeah. Well, I kind of want to swing back around because I did want to make a point about YouTube videos.
Yeah.
About trying to appeal. Like, what are your thoughts about trying to appeal? By the way, obviously, like I said before, completely winging this. I have nothing planned. I did have things planned, but I'm like, oh no, we'll do it later. And I'll plan it later. But you're like, oh yeah, sweet. I'm like, okay, cool, sweet. When I got snacks this morning.
Yeah.
So one of the questions, and also I'm not learning, but first time interviewing, podcasting, talking to someone.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation.
We're just having a chat.
Yeah.
I really wanted. Oh my god, these are. Sorry, I just noticed. I'm like, oh yeah, 5 stars. They're 0.5 stars.
These chocolate biscuits, the healthiest item on the menu.
Oh, the only thing free is the gluten. You. My thoughts. I want to know your opinion on trying to appeal to the masses in regards to what you were talking about before, making something funny, or just making something. Because I heard a lot of good points, or not good points, but I guess you could say are good points, saying that when you're making a YouTube video, because I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos on how to make a YouTube account when I first started, it's just like, try and make videos that you think that you'd make your friends laugh, rather than just trying to be that whole Jerry Seinfeld broad mass appeal PG rating. What's the deal with airline food?
Yeah. I love that. That's the one we always go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like obviously cool if you want to try and be big famous boy or let everybody knows about you. Yeah, cool. You're going for broad appeal. You want to be, friendly so that everyone can just jump in and be like, oh, this is actually fun and entertaining. Cool, no worries. But like, not everyone's like that. Like, there are people out there with obviously different humours and interests and everything like that. So trying to be a broad mass appeal, yeah, it's difficult. So essentially starting from the ground up, being like, hey, this makes me laugh. Hey, makes my friends laugh. Hey, turns out there's other people in the world that also have similar humour and I make them laugh. That's how it starts. So,
yeah.
Like, yeah, if you start out being like, oh, I'm only going to be the guy who everyone likes, I mean, then I guess, yeah, it's going to... You might run into some obstacles being like, why doesn't everybody like me so quickly?
That's
like,
going to be a tough road.
Yeah, like you can start being yourself and then I guess unfortunately you need to start curbing yourself once you do reach a broader audience to appease everyone that now follows you.
Yeah, you kind of you really almost lock yourself into this character or this set path where you got to continue on because you don't want to disappoint this and lose that.
That's it.
Because it's like that high that you hit. It's like, oh yeah, I've hit those like 100 million or 100,000 whatever subscribers or views. It's like I made it this video, I made it this way with this person, with this character. The next one's going to be similar or the same, and just kind of follow that trend. And you kind of go into this bad path, or you don't really want to.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now I only exclusively make fart videos. How did I do this? How did my life get here? What is this?
Like you said before, the gone sexual.
Yeah. That's kind of thing. It's like, yeah, cool. We'll do like kissing pranks. How to make a girl just viciously make out with you in the middle of the street while like her child is there.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen. It's not real.
Yeah, that's not real. Fuck you.
It's not a thing.
It's that fake content, man. I hate it.
That's
I hate
stupid.
It's shit house, eh?
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal? What's the deal with fucking TikTok?
Look,
like that's whole big thing now.
Yeah, it is.
I'm never gonna get it. You know what's fucking really embarrassing?
Mm.
Because I know she's not gonna watch this. My fucking mom has it.
Your mum has
she has it. She goes, I don't have it. I'm like, what? She's got. I open up her phone.
Oh.
She's got, I think, about 4 full pages of apps. I'm like, that looks like cancer. Like it looks like shit. It's so bad.
But is she making videos or just watching
She's not
it?
making. She's watching it. Oh no. Okay, so I think she started to make some.
Amanda, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. Please
Amanda,
stop. Please.
Go do it.
What's that, Michael Jordan? Stop. Don't do it. The PSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, yeah. From what I've seen of TikTok, it's just people who think they are the prettiest people out there, just singing to a song. That's it.
Oh, like the celebrities doing Imagine. Oh, dude. Oh, that was so hard to watch. That was so hard to watch, bro.
I got like halfway and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm out.
I had to mute it.
It's like they're all like singing like different keys, different pitches, different tempos, and you're just like,
Yeah, because it echoes in their giant fucking house. It's like, fuck you, man. It's like, oh, dude, that sucks, dick. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah. Sorry, Gal Gadot, you failed on that one.
But if you want to come on the podcast, I'm totally okay with it. You can still come on.
Podcast open for it. We'll have you on. But yeah, you failed. You failed on mass appeal on that one. I'm so sorry.
I love you, Gal Gadot. She's gorgeous, man. She's absolutely gorgeous.
She's a very pretty lady. But yeah, no, back to TikTok. Like, it's just people who think they're pretty dancing to songs. Like, they'll just like put some song on in the background. Like, I don't know. Like, there's like a trend of like a certain song, and then like someone
a certain dance.
Yeah, one person makes up a dance move. It's like bougie, ratchet, and you're like, all it is like it's different people who think they're the prettiest, got the best makeup on, got whatever filters on there. It's like bougie, ratchet. Yeah, they're just like, it's like, no, you can't. Why are you doing this? Like, you're just trying to get famous based on your looks, and it's like, it's not.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's what the TikTok trends are. It's like, oh, cool, we all do the same dance that one person invented. No one knows who first invented it, and it's like, oh, this one very attractive person did it. Let's share that video a whole bunch, and then we're like, well, that's a very attractive person. Let's clap them. They now get an audience base. They keep going for a bit until the next new attractive person comes along with a new dance craze. And it's like, what's going on?
Yeah, like, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's fun. I hate it. It brings that. It's American. Like, look, I'm not going to back to America. Fuck you, America. It's great. I love America. It's great. It's a fantastic country.
Your brother lives there, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, that's part of the problem. No, jokes.
Controversial.
Well, he's on this channel. He's on Sunday Isle. So
that's it. Yeah, he knows. G'day, Zach. Shout out.
The shout out. It just breeds a selfish mentality over in America. That's what I've really found. Like, we both went over there, but it's just like, just because there's so many people, the only way to stand out is to be above the rest.
That's it, yeah.
Because there's just, what is it, like the population of Australia in New York or something? Or some shit like that. It's like, dude, there's fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. I don't know what's the population. I think it's like 100 million. Hey, can you pull that up, Jamie?
It's 103.
Yeah, 103 million.
At least 103 people are in America.
At least that's at least like 2 school buses.
Yeah.
And it's just like to be above everyone, and it really comes out in football and sports, and especially now in TikTok because everyone's filming it and shit. It's like, excuse me, like, oh, I'm the best. I've got a fucking bourgeois, whatever it is. It's like they have to be that. They have to fucking have that mentality of fuck everyone else. Look at me. I'm the center of attention. Because otherwise, they're just a number. Because they just blend in the crowd. Because there's just so many people.
I feel like that's definitely what happens. Like you said, we both went to America. Walk down the street of bloody Times Square, and it's just like person. There's someone dressed as bloody Elmo over there, and then it's just like person face, and it's like, how do you find someone? Like, it was just so busy and crowded. Like, yeah, granted, we went over at Christmas and New Year's time, but there are a lot of goddamn people there. So yeah, I guess if someone wants to be found or known or just wants some kind of personal recognition, they do turn to these apps where they're like, hey, these likes validate me as a human or whatever it is. It's like, hey, one person found me attractive, commented on my post, show feet, so therefore you made it because that's it. Some pervert out there is like, yeah, cool, what a hottie, show feet.
Like, like that's
sure, in the comments down below, people just, I just want to show feet. Just someone ask me to show my feet. Let's do it, please. That's all I ask for. That's how I want to know that I'm famous. Someone asked to see my feet.
Don't do it. Like it's the same with American like sports stars when they score like a touchdown. It's like fucking rip off their tops. Like fucking. It's like
little dance and stuff. Woo! Throw the spike down. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just difference in the world. Just their mentality of like, yeah, look at me, big important. I guess that's the same thing with like well, yeah, like the whole presidency thing over in America is like, hey, it's literally a popularity contest.
Dude, it's shit. That's a shit way to have a president contest.
I know, but that's the thing. It's like, hey, it's this one guy who kind of does it all. Whereas obviously here in Australia we do have like the parties and they all have policies. So it's just like, hey, you do elect this whole party and they're all involved. Whereas in America it's like, yeah, this one guy kind of gets it. So they're kind of taught from an early age, like, be the best. Like, if you're the best, 100%. You become the president. Way to go. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, it's already bred into them, like, straight away, like, be number one. So they all just kind of follow that mentality of be number one.
Exactly, yeah, 100%. Like, it's even, I reckon you can't say it's not creeped over here as well. Because the last, not president, what am I talking about? Prime Minister elections, it's like, dude, I'm shit with the names.
Fuck ScoMo.
Fuck ScoMo. Fuck you, ScoMo, you fucking shit fuck. He only
political, religious, we're doing it all.
Oh, we're doing it all. What else?
Big topics. Big topics. We talked about the gays. Oh, man, we're doing it all.
What else we got to dabble into fucking trigger some people? SJWs. Fuck SJWs.
Is that even a term still used anymore? Does anyone even refer to someone like, you're definitely an SJW?
Yeah, no one, that's died out.
That's like died out, man. Or it's like evolved into like, oh, now it's not like the feminist movement or simps or whatever it is.
Oh, what was the last? Was it simp? Was the last new one? It was cuck. It was cuck, then it was simp.
No, there's incels, cucks, simps, all that stuff. They're all evolving names and all this stuff coming through.
It's like all the same fuckers. They're just fucking losers.
Are we just becoming like the old men who are like, I can't keep up with the hip young lingo these days.
I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. It'll happen to you. Oh shit, it's so true. What's the new generation called?
Oh,
Zoomers or we Zoomers? No,
we're
millennials, aren't we?
No, millennials were above us. My brother's a millennial.
We're Z's. Aren't we Gen Z's?
I think we're Z. I think we technically fall into Z's. I think we're like the very first year or something of Z's. So whatever we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, geez, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I don't know the generations anymore. There's like boomers, Y, X, Z. Now where do they go?
Yeah.
Why did you start at the end?
I know. Exactly.
Why did you start at the end? What is this?
I was driving with my parents and we looked it up and would do it as we were going up the coast one time. And it's got reasons. I'm like, I cannot remember the reasons why though.
Like baby boomers got their name because obviously there was a massive baby boom during the time.
After the war,
all the like everyone came back and had some fun times and babies came out. Boom, baby boom, cool, no worries. And then it's like millennials were born around year 2000, good stuff. And then the X, Y, Z.
X-Men's fucking pretty popular. X-Men movie's pretty good. What's his new thing? YouTube? Okay, cool, sweet. Yeah. It's gonna be like TikTokers or some shit.
Yeah.
It's a new one.
Something like that. Something stupid.
Fuck, you just said it, I just lost it. Oh my god.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's going on,
What's on
man?
your head? What's on your mind? Come on, come back to me.
Oh no, because we fucking went over here. Fuck ScoMo.
That's right. Politics.
Politics, because he was a fuckwit. He is a fuckwit, but he's a charismatic fuckwit. He's got a high charisma score.
Except when he's forcing people to shake his hand.
Oh, that's so bad. I hate that.
Oh, your house burning? Grabs hand, yes. Shake my hand for camera, bye.
You've lost your house, your husband, your fucking all your family. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, what's going on, dude? Oh my god, he shit himself.
Yeah,
he shit himself
Engadine
at
Macca's.
Engadine Macca's. The Prime Minister of Australia shit himself at Engadine Macca's. Fact. Good on you, ScoMo. You fucking. Anyways, we're talking about shit cunts. Oh no, we're talking about SAWs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the term SAW.
SAWs, because no one uses it anymore. Yeah. All the feminazis and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
feminazis
feminazis.
disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. What happened to the Me Too movement? That was out there for a bit. That's gone now as well.
That's gone down. Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah,
they pulled all the big names out. Now they got.
Yeah, there's like, oh, what's that? Men stopped abusing women. Yeah. Just
No, do you
get
hear
rid
about
of
the
this.
new one? Okay, so this woman, I can't say bird because that's discriminatory. Whatever. This girl from the 80s or something. She was like Joe Biden's secretary, and she's come forward with allegations against Joe Biden.
Ooh, that's a heavy one.
However, she's gone to the Me Too movement, but she's applied fucking ages ago, and nothing's ever, oh, I hope that plugged, but nothing's ever come up from it. And no, it's fine. The Me Too movement's all quiet about it because he's
Currently running.
because currently running, but not only running, but he's running against Orange Man. Man bad.
Who's also bad. It's like, hey, do you want Predator A or Predator B?
Yeah, we're gonna get into politics.
Either way, we're grabbing pussies.
Yeah. I'd rather Trump than Biden. I'd rather Trump than Hillary. I'm not over there, so I can't really fucking justify it. But like, the only reason, I'd essentially, I got to change that back down because it's so distracting. I love watching the voice thing.
Yeah, the sound peaks.
I'd prefer Bernie, obviously.
No, yeah.
Like everyone would.
But he's now out of the running. He's just like,
Yeah, because of the Democrats just fucked him over because that whole DNC, like the delegates, it's like, oh, this one guy has 10,000 votes. It's like, what? How's that fucking fair? And they go, yeah, no, fuck you, Bernie.
Popularity contest in America. Whoop, whoop.
It is because it's gonna be between Biden and Trump. If Trump wins, he's just gonna get another shit for four more years. If Biden wins, Biden's gonna get too ill, and his VP's got to come up and take his place. And you know who his VP's gonna be?
Me.
Hillary Clinton.
Yep, me.
Fucking stupid slut. She's so corrupt. I hate the corrupt. Like, it's so. I'm waiting. I thought this was like. I know it sounds funny. I thought this was it. Like, this virus was going to be a bit. Look, it is a terrible virus. But I thought it was going to be a bit more worse than it was. Than it has been. I thought it was going to get to the extent of like Australia lockdown. Everyone's locked down.
Yeah.
Like we're still got restrictions. Don't get me wrong, but like super lockdown and food was starting to would be on the decline.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to get up to that stage.
Like the stages where you see like the tents with people in white coats, like literally like he's like, you can't come in here, and they're like guns and
Yeah, like I was
like zombie apocalypse type stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get up to that stage because I swear we are on the brink of a like. It always sounds funny, but of like a revolution. Of like all these fucking giant banks, all this fucking money, and all these like corrupt politicians are just gonna get fucking Soylent Green, just gonna get fucking executed and just do the whole Viva la Revolution and just fuck this whole capitalist fucking bullshit off.
You're gonna riot.
Yeah, and it's just like it's shit. It's shit what we're
really
in at the moment.
It's really not good. Like I mean, like I feel like Corona has opened some people's eyes to it because they've been like, hey, all the essential workers, these people working like still at these grocery stores and all these stuff, they're kind of what are keeping people going in the moment. Whereas the big banks like, yeah, all our employees just going home, working from home. They don't even need to come in. It's fine. And then it's like out there on the front lines, these people working in retail and all that stuff, and like hopefully people recognize that like, hey, treat us with just like an ounce more respect. That would be super great. Like I'm not saying like hoist us up to be paragons or anything, but let's be like, hey, yeah, you guys are all right. Maybe we shouldn't shit on you so much.
I'm not just an NPC.
Yeah.
Like, serious.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Would you like to purchase my wares today?
Yeah.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
If you have coin, I have wares.
Yeah.
But it's not even just that. It's the respect will come out a bit more, like hopefully. But a lot of people like how like the corruption's coming out. It's like some of the like surgeons and stuff are getting less pay and like down pay because no one's going to hospitals for surgeries because of corona and all that shit.
Yeah.
So they're getting like fired and cut and stuff. It's like, dude, you're still a doctor. It's just like
You're a doctor.
they're just trying to save money by cutting people. And I've heard all these stories of like nurses and stuff getting, because not all hospitals are full. It's like some hospitals are just packed to the brim. Other hospitals are dead empty because no one wants to go in there.
Yeah.
And those hospitals that no one wants to go in there, those like managers and stuff are just cutting staff and cutting funds. It's like, dude, and like all the nurses are not getting any extra dough or anything.
Female.
As a nurse, which you know I liked her to bits, but like she had the whole aura thing going on.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like
Which seems weird in the medical profession.
field. Like she did a fucking full degree in
like
health.
is someone gonna come in and be like, oh, I'm numb in my right arm? She's like, well, that's because your bloody mind chakras wasn't open
well, that was
properly.
Reiki.
Yeah, like it's like, you got to know like, hey, to make that better, I need to inject, I don't know, some drug into you.
Yeah.
And then you can't be there toting like, oh no, if you just mindfully meditate, it'll take care of itself. Like,
Yeah. Well, the moon's alignment. If you just wait another week, you'll be fine.
yeah, like you need to know like you need something that's been like synthesized by scientists and doctors or whatever, and like then get that into you to fix it.
Which comes to the whole anti-vaxxers. It's like, dude, like you're just stupid people. Just very, very ignorant, stupid people.
Yeah. But there's also the case of like in America now. I think it's also the socioeconomic way that like they don't have like free healthcare or whatever. So for them,
which is just retarded. Like it's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, like for them to get vaccines, it's stupidly expensive. So it's only the rich that can. And since like obviously the poor still have children and everything, it's like, hey, we literally can't afford to give them their vaccines. So therefore, there's like, oh, I guess I'm now technically part of the anti-vax movement. It gives me a right to say, hey, I'm not getting vaccines because like it's better to say you're part of a movement or a revolution than to be like, yeah, I'm literally just too poor in this country I live in to get basic needs.
Yeah.
Which is not great.
No, it doesn't follow the American dream at all, does
That
it?
is absolutely horrible.
No. It's like, ideally, like personally, it's like, what do you want to be? Like, do you want to be part of this system, or do you want to be kind of like live off the grid?
Part of this system.
Fuck the system! Rah! Just fucking flip tables.
Look, there's good and bad. Like, I can't like just go live off the system. Like, have like solar panels, my own farm, all this stuff. Like, I'm gonna be part of like, hey, can you like, I just have my meat packaged up for me so I can get that and that'll be fine. Like, system works sometimes, doesn't work other times. Like, it's not great.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to both sides.
There's no way like I myself can just be like, leaving it all behind, just gonna fuck off, start my own farm, and just live off the land and whatever I need. I'm not that type of person. Like, cool. I grew up in the city. I'm a city slicker. I'm a city boy.
City boy.
So yeah, I've come like
looking for that country girl.
Yeah. So I just know like I expect some sort of ease to my life, which, as someone who values technology, it's what you do. Like, we keep advancing robots and computers and whatever to make our life easier. Yeah, it's great. But then obviously the consumerism and the capitalism comes in where it's like, hey, you need the next biggest and greatest thing because XYZ or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, cool, I'm now part of the system. Great. But
like getting a loan and having a home loan and all that shit.
Yeah.
I know, it's just, it's such a big, like, thing to take onto yourself. It's like, oh, dude, like, obviously you do want to have a home and, be part of the whole system and send your kids to school, and then they could have their friends, and they could go with each other friends, and go into school. Like the school is part of the system. It's like,
That's it.
part of that, but also it's just personal preference at the end of the day. Anyway, like speaking of like where do you kind of want to go or see or do, or like what's your?
Like,
I think I've asked this before.
Like travel plans, or
Yeah, like travel plans are included in this. It's like, what's your end goal? Like, what? Not end goal, but like teachers always ask this. Always ask this. Like, what's your 5-year plan? And I'm like, fuck you, teacher. I'm going to be in school in another 5 years, whatever. But it's like
job interviews. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Probably still like this job because it's a bitch to leave, but I want to be getting paid a lot more than my starting salary. But like, yeah. No, I get what you're coming from, but it's just like.
Like, do you ever like what I know I've asked this before, but like, where do you want to be? Where would be if you had like Joe Rogan, if you had a magic wand, right? Where would you put yourself? Like perfect outcome. Like, what do you want to be doing?
Well, yeah, I'd
don't get me wrong. Like, not the Ferraris and helicopters everywhere, but like just realistically.
Like, I'd love to. Well, one, financially stable.
Yeah, hey.
I'd love to be financially stable. But
you don't have to answer this, by the way. You don't.
No, I mean on it. Yeah, cool. Look, I'd love to live my life creatively. Like the job I have now. Yeah, I really enjoy it because it involves board games, video games. Two of my passions. It's great, but it doesn't give me a way to create in myself. Like, I want to be out there, like the voice acting thing, like you briefly mentioned it. I'm like, it's kind of slowed down at the moment, but I'd love to. Like, I like playing these characters and doing whatever. Like, that's what I'd love to do. Like, that would be my goal. Just be like, hey, I got a job. I get to play this character. Good fun. Yeah. Like, living in the city, probably. I wouldn't live it like right in a city. I would live just in the outskirts, like enough with a community where it's got like at least a large mall where I can like go and get all my shirts, whatever, all this stuff without having to drive like an hour to be like, oh, I just need a new pair of like socks. I don't want to have to drive an hour somewhere to get it. So I'm not going to be living in the country or whatever. Like, I want to be able to, be like, oh, 10 minutes down the road, new pair of socks, Bob's your uncle, good stuff. So, but I also don't want to be like, oh, I've got to deal with like all this traffic and all this stuff, and like one guy cuts me off and now I'm angry at him for being a bad driver, but that's like not his fault because the person in front of him braked, and I was just like, that's all terrible and shit.
Yeah,
like,
100%, yeah.
It's just, I don't know, like life goal is live somewhere I'm comfortable.
Do you have a destination? Like, would you be happy here, or would you kind of, if the opportunity presented itself, go on, hey, great voice acting gig, cartoonist, writer, whatever it be.
Yeah.
In America or Japan or somewhere in Europe.
Literally the two places I am about to mention. It's weird. It's almost as if we've spoken about this before, and you know my answer.
How about that?
Oh my god. But yes, like if I was able to find a career in some of these things, whether it be in either Japan or America. I've been to America, haven't been to Japan. Would love to check it out.
I hear it's great.
Yeah, it seems like a very lovely place.
Sorry, did I tell you I saw Alan?
No, you didn't.
He's back.
He's back? Isn't he married now?
He's married.
Yeah.
I was at Bunnings with John. Sorry to interrupt. I was at Bunnings with John.
Yeah.
And I had to shave my head. And I'm standing there holding this McGee, and I see this Asian guy. I'm like, that looks like fucking Alan. He's across the way. I'm just staring at him, waiting for him to look at me. And it was Alan.
But like, you got like no hair now.
Yeah.
It's a big change from long hair Jordan.
He looked at me and then he goes, oh, and then he kind of runs around. He says hello.
Yeah.
He's got long hair.
Yeah, right. You guys traded head dudes.
He is the reincarnation of Bruce Lee. I'm putting all my money on it, which is about $1.50. Like, he is Bruce Lee. But his wife was there, and I met his wife.
Oh, right.
Because he had to be locked down. Because he came back from Japan. He had to be put in quarantine for 2 weeks.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But yeah, I met his wife, Iku. I think it's something like that.
I don't know.
But yeah, she's really nice. Yeah. Sorry to jump in, but yeah.
That's fine.
Japan's, because he was telling me about Japan, it's amazing. John was telling me.
Yeah.
Like how cool
like
it is.
they have like nice picturesque things. The cities seem nice and organized, but then again, like, look, I've never been there. I'm just having a tourist experience. Like, hey, that looks pretty. Like, I'm sure people say that about Australia, and then they come here and they like go out west and like, oh,
yeah,
it's not like
Parramatta or something. Yeah.
Goodness gracious, what have I walked into? But it's yeah. So either in these two, like, literally these three places, as far as I know. But look, to be honest as well, I now have a girlfriend now, a fairly new relationship. So I've got to factor her into these decisions. She's Nepalese, so probably won't ever live in Nepal.
Is she issues? Not issues. Yeah, issues.
They're not related. No.
Something was that you?
They know each other.
They know each other.
But they're not related in any way.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, obviously she's now something I need to factor in to my 5-year plan.
No, for sure, definitely, yeah. That's what me and
Female
broke up.
Yeah, I remember the story, yeah.
It's like, you didn't plan this for me. It's like, you didn't plan this for me. Well, you didn't plan for me. I'm like, well, fucking see ya. Fucking see ya. Like, that's it.
But yes, but I don't know what she's up to or whatever. But yeah, ultimate goal, look, voice actor, either living America, Japan, Australia, or, you know, potentially even Canada. I know Canada have some things going on up there, and it's close to America to jump down if I got a whatever.
You'd still be in the same, like, time zone as well.
Yeah. It's just, look, that would be the goal, the dream.
But at the moment you're happy, you're doing your thing, which is great.
I'm content at the moment. Like right now, these are struggle days. I don't know.
100% because everyone's in the same boat, man. Everyone's in the same boat. But like it's good to have you got a stable job, you got a great girl. I haven't met her, but yeah, I've heard great things.
Mate, I'm pretty sure. If you were coming to the barbecue the other day, it wouldn't matter.
No, I'm not.
Beef on the podcast. First episode already got beef.
It's not fucking beef, bro.
Beef on the podcast.
It's not fucking beef. It's not beef. I'm like, you know what?
I'm messing with you, man. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So it's
bring up beef on the podcast. It's not beef.
Beef on the podcast.
You heard it here, folks. Coming at you live.
Beefiest podcast out there. Actually, do we even have a podcast name? What are we going to call this? Is this a Someday Isle podcast?
It's going to be called The Whole Man.
Yeah, right? Where it works out.
My guess, The Whole Man today, because I'm talking about the whole man. I want to know everything about you.
Okay. And it works also. Obviously, your surname is Holman. My last name also ends in man. So.
Man.
The whole man.
But we did film it. What day is it? It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I apologize to any headphone users right now. You would have hated that.
Yeah. Post in the comments below.
If you hate us and will never listen to us again, let us know.
But yeah, maybe even a Wednesday podcast, or maybe I was thinking of the Jordan Holman experience.
Also, like, I mean, the whole man. What happens if you get a nice lady friend on here?
The whole woman.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's just like
throw a woo into the.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna. I was gonna have Zach create something like a logo, and when a woman comes on, a grill. When I finally get a grill that come on, who am I gonna talk to? I have no idea. Who would I talk to?
I'm sure you'll meet a nice army girl or something. You can get once you get back to civilization and everything. Yeah,
for sure, that's a good point.
Jump her on.
And we can talk about training,
basic training stuff. Yeah.
But it'd be like yeah, the logo is like the whole man, and then it'd
scribbled in there
crossed woman. Yeah, like a cartoon kind of thing.
Yeah, works.
That's my vision anyway. Anyways,
look, I'm into it. I dig it.
You dig it. But oh fuck, what? That's what that podcast is called. What we're talking about?
Life plan.
Life plan.
What I was doing with my life.
But yeah, that's why I did want to delve into. That's why I prodded it a little harder. Like I did want to. That's what the whole premise of this podcast is. Well, like it's a first episode, so I fucking throw on.
Yeah, we can do anything we want. Wait, we've talked about big topics. It's fine.
Yeah.
We've shied away from it. We've come back. There was beef.
There was beef
on the podcast.
First fucking episode. Yeah. There's no beef. There's no beef.
We're idiots. It's fine.
About like getting to know the whole man, because Yeah, that's the premise anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I've got so far.
Talk-
Or just
talk
having a
about
chat.
stuff.
I love having a chat.
That's fine.
It's great.
I mean, yeah, it's been a while since we just sat down and had a yarn. Like most of the
I know
times we've
we've
been
played-
talking now, we've been just playing WoW
Yeah,
together.
but like, because you're watching and playing WoW, so it's
Yeah.
hard to actually have a
Yeah,
back and forth.
Yeah, deep conversation.
Mm.
Like, hey, what's going on? Because yeah, it's usually like, Jordan, I don't know what I'm doing with this quest. Or you're like, hey, throw down bloody
Yeah,
chain
do
lightning
this,
or
this,
something.
this.
He's like, yeah, okay, cool.
I haven't done that. I've played a lot.
I have not played as much as I want to.
Yeah. Oh, it's alright. It's super. Excuse me. It's super addicting. I love it.
It is. It is. Look, these past few days, like I'm at work. Like I get to work, I start it. I'm like, I just want to go home and play WoW.
But it's fun. Like I enjoy
to
it.
catch up on.
Yeah. Well, it's a good and a bad thing because it's like you always feel like you have something to do.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. It doesn't really bother you, but like then you also got that nagging feeling. It's like, oh, I'm not doing this, and I got to do that, and I got to do this.
Yeah.
That was a really big problem with the latest expansion, Battle for Azeroth.
Mm.
Excuse me, because it was just like you had island expeditions, you had fucking warfronts, you had mythics, you had raids, you had dungeons, you had all this, and you're just like, God, like
Can't keep up.
World Quest is like there's so much to do. Excuse me, so much to do, and you feel like if you don't do something, you fall behind for the other people that do it.
Mm.
It's like even if it's like you fall behind one or two quests, you're like, oh, I feel bad,
Mm.
and it's that feeling is the worst part. If like that, like you're not gonna fall behind because you are smashing it,
Yeah.
and it's only a very fraction of a percent. But the worst part about playing that is the feeling of feeling bad. Actually, I wanted to actually touch on with you, feeling. Feelings. But I've been feeling. Now, I did a book review the other day.
Mm-hmm. The audiobook one. I did actually watch that one.
Oh, did you? It was
I
trash.
did.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh.
You watched a bad one.
Yeah.
They're all trash, actually. What am I talking about?
It's the same boat.
Yeah. I read this book called I keep saying read, but I listened to.
I know what you mean. It's fine. We'll get
Called
it.
Atomic Habits,
Mm.
and the whole principle of it was fantastic. And I'm interested to hear like what you think about it. Like the premise of changing your habits to get better.
Mm.
So, for example, like what I've done, I've spoken to John about this, and I know I'm just kind of veering off subjects extremely, and it's a really random example, but it's about changing certain things in your day. It's essentially, it's like, on The Office where when Jim turns on the computer, he goes, "Doodling," and he gives Dwight a treat.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for humans. Ooh.
Oh, mate. Once again, apologise to the headphones users. You probably got a smack to the
Yes,
ear.
mate.
Thanks, Jordan, for that. I did not do that. That was all Jordan.
Thank you very much for this news. There is beef.
beef has started up again.
Yeah.
Beef on the podcast.
So, essentially, is changing little things to affect the long-term goal of yourself.
Mm.
I'm not really doing justification because I'm butchering right now.
Yeah.
For example, in the book, it tells about the story of the Tour de France.
Mhm.
How the English team were just garbage. They lost every year. They were shit.
Mm.
So they got this mathematician, this guy in, to change to increase their performance.
Yep.
And what he did, he didn't implement this new training routine or anything. Just come in. He changed little bits and pieces.
Mm.
Like he goes, his theory was compounding interest.
Okay.
1% there, 1% there, 1% there, 1% there. On that one thing, it doesn't do much, but over the great scheme of things, it does a lot.
Mm.
So, for example, he changed the inside of the trailer to white because it shows dirt, so because the dirt would affect the chains or whatever.
Yeah.
He changed. He tested every athlete's recovery time on the certain deep heats they use.
Mhm.
He recovers this on 6 hours. He recovers that on 4 hours, so he uses that one.
Mm.
Changes the linen, it's only minuscule things, but
It builds up.
it builds up. So the not corresponding I just had the word. I said it 30 seconds ago.
Continuation, the compounding.
Compounding. The
Yeah.
compounding interest of all things added up, and they ended up winning the next year or something.
Nice.
Or well, the second year.
Yeah.
Because it's just like they'd increased so much.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Like, and I'm taking the basics from it by, for example, cleaning my teeth in the evening. Or in the morning, I clean my teeth with like a really bitter toothpaste. It's
charcoal one or something?
no, I like that charcoal one. It's like a white cleaning one.
Yeah.
It's got like high peroxide or whatever it is. And then in the evening, I brush my teeth with like a soft, like a smoothing charcoal one, which is like that mint flavor to it.
Okay.
So every time I brush my teeth in the evening with the smoothing stuff, I'm telling myself that I go to bed because I clean my teeth before I go to bed.
Yeah.
So then I kind of get drowsy. And in the morning when I brush my teeth with a bitter one,
Wakes you up.
it wakes me up.
Okay.
So it's the same thing as like chewing gum when you're studying something, and then when you're in the test you chew chewing gum, so it kind of
comes back
to you.
Yeah. Just habits. Yeah.
It's just habits, atomic habits.
Ooh.
So, ooh, shout out. I think his name's James Glass or James Clear or something. But same thing, like when I go for a run, I put my wristbands on, my sweatbands, and it's just like, and then, or when I'm doing some weights in my room or whatever, put some wristbands on. So it kind of tells my body that every time I put my wristbands on,
It's exercise time.
exercise, physical activity coming up. So that's what I'm trying to do now.
Okay.
Like just to try and help my sleep pattern and all this other stuff. How's your sleep pattern, by the way?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad?
Pretty bad.
I thought it was pretty good. You were getting better.
I was getting better. Well, obviously, like now that I have like a job that's regular human time and everything.
Yeah.
Like it did get a little better, but look, that someday like my partner, she does overnight sometimes. So
What's she do, by the way?
She will work in a nursing home at the moment. She's nurse,
so she's
starting to be a
work.
nurse and stuff. Yeah. So
Killer.
she like sometimes she does like the overnights, and then she'll come to mine and like we'll sleep in the morning. So I will intentionally stay up later that night, just so that I'm tired in the morning, so I can actually sleep in with her.
Yeah, sleeping. Yeah.
Because it's obviously if she comes off night shift, goes to bed, and I'm more like suddenly wide awake, it's not anybody's goal, but
It's a
like
pain, isn't it?
yeah, it's just a nice thing of being able to like sleep next to her and everything. So I will intentionally stay up a little bit later.
Oh, such a
some
sweetheart.
days. Yeah, just so I can spend time with her, and then that kind of throws out my sleep pattern just a little bit, but I fix it up throughout the week. It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. Like I was doing that similar to female. Like she was on a roster work, so like she gets home. Oh, she was on nights for like the week, and then Saturday night. Then she comes over here or over there Saturday night. Yeah. And she's been sleeping all day, and I've been working all day. Oh. And I'm ready to, crash around like 10, 11. And she's like fucking wide awake. She's like fucking breakfast for her. I'm like, shit. And I'm just like, sitting there watching TV or whatever going, oh my God. Die. Yeah, it's funny. It's like what you do for your stupid partner.
They're okay.
They're alright. They do their part.
Yeah.
I was gonna chat about videos again.
Should we say that for the next podcast?
We can.
We've been chatting for about an hour and a half.
Have we?
Yeah.
I have not had more time.
I've got time off here. We've been chatting for almost an hour and a half. We're about to hit an hour and 29 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bingo bango. That's probably not the same as once it actually gets uploaded, but we've been technically recording.
Definitely, yeah, because
from
I'll be cutting and editing.
Yeah. So sorry for the false information for those listening and or watching, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, thank you very much for watching. Taylor doesn't want to speak anymore, so we're going to wrap things up right now.
Look, to be honest, I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
It is what it is. Hey, it does what it does, Yugi.
It is what it is.
Thank you very much for watching, for coming and having a chat.
Of course, anytime.
This is episode 1 of Someday I'll podcast, The Whole Man. My guest, The Whole Man.
Taylor
Taylor
Waterman. That's me. Hello, how are you? Fantastic. I don't know if am I going to come back for the second one? Who knows? Maybe am I a staple here now? I don't know.
I'd love to have a you and Andrew podcast and just have a mad D&D chat.
Oof, I'm in. I'm there. You know what I'm all about. Well, what was it? What was the topic you want to talk about? Videos?
Like ideas.
Ideas? Yeah, I'll say
Like
that.
creating ideas, because I was just going to rattle off a couple of my ideas, what you thought.
Yeah, say that for next time.
Yeah, Taylor doesn't want to talk to me anymore. That's completely understandable. I fucking hate me too, so...
It's not what it
More
is.
beef
on the
to come.
podcast.
So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
See ya.